it was a challenge to find a place to put a microphone on that outfit. I think they had to actually sew the microphone in on the inside. Hi Glamour, I'm Gillian Jacobs, and today I'll be breaking down some of my iconic looks from film and television. So the first look is from Love Season 1. I am wearing a red bathing suit, jeans, Adidas slides, and a flannel shirt. Jennifer Eve was the costume designer on Love, and she is absolutely incredible. It was really cool to be able to work and collaborate with her. Jennifer as a person has such a distinct, unique style that really feels like it's hers. And so I feel like she kind of brought that to Mickey as well. I remember going to a vintage store with her before we started shooting and trying on jeans because she wanted to find the perfect one. Loved her attention to detail, the thought she would put behind all of the outfits, to the socks, to the shoes, to the rings. She thought it all through, and it really felt like she was my partner in creating this character. And this look in particular, I've never done so many fittings in my life just for one look. I wore it for the first 2 episodes, so we knew it was going to be on screen for a long time. It really did feel like it helped me find this character as we were starting the show. This was an outfit that was like really cool, but maybe not one that I as Gillian would wear day to day. I don't really wear a lot of bodysuits in my day-to-day life, so this was kind of a new look for me. It was a challenge to find a place to put a microphone on that outfit. I think they had to actually sew the microphone in on the inside. I loved those jeans. I wish I had taken those jeans. Jennifer really found like just the perfect pair of jeans. It was fun to wear an outfit, like I said, that I probably wouldn't have put together. This was Mickey Dobbs. She was the only person wearing these outfits in this way. So the next look is from Love Season 1 as well. I am wearing Carhartt overalls and a white t-shirt. This is actually the rare instance where this was a piece of my clothing that influenced Mickey. So I bought those Carhartt overalls and I wore them to a costume fitting, and they were like, Mickey has to wear these. So I think they got another pair for the show. And so that was cool. That was one of the few times where it felt like there was a crossover between my style and Mickey's style. In this episode, Mickey is spending the night at her house. She's kind of restless. She ends up rearranging all of her furniture. These overalls, maybe they gave her a sense of comfort. They're very familiar to her. And for me, when I would wear them in my real life, I loved wearing them on planes. I would wear these overalls if I had to fly. The big pocket in the front was very convenient to put my phone in. I like how functional they are. I don't wear them as much anymore. I still have them, but now they kind of are synonymous with Mickey for me. So I've stopped really wearing them as much in my real life. I felt proud that something that I owned made it onto the show. It made me feel like I have something cool in my closet that she wants to use on the show. This look is from Season 2 of Love. I'm wearing a vintage t-shirt, denim skirt, and then these ankle boots that I wore so much over the course of the show. These boots are the item that I've been asked about the most by people just stopping me in the world of, where did you get those boots? Who made those boots? How do I get those boots? So they really seem to resonate with people. I love the boots because they were comfortable to wear. And when you're, filming a TV show, it's long hours and footwear is really important. So this was really exciting for me that one of her signature looks was also very comfortable. Jennifer Eve, our costume designer, wanted Mickey to repeat some pieces over and over again, like we do in real life. Sometimes on TV shows, you never see a character wear the same clothes twice, and it can kind of feel like they have an unlimited budget and an unlimited wardrobe. I think she wanted to stay true to the fact of this is a character who is going to splurge on some items, and if she gets a more expensive pair of boots, she's going to wear them a lot. This look is from Love Season 1. It is a sequin dress that I wear out on a big date night with Gus, and we wind up at the Magic Castle. They wanted to have a really distinctive, memorable look. For that episode in particular, both characters have put a lot of pressure on themselves for this date to go well. I think she's trying to impress him with the outfit. The wardrobe also makes her stand out from a lot of the other people who are at the Magic Castle that night. That dress was really cool. I do remember the sequins would cut me every time I would take it on and off. I don't think I'd ever worn a fully sequin dress before, but I thought it was such like a great, bold date night look. Mickey's wardrobe was certainly way cooler than mine. I tend to wear a lot of striped shirts and wear them over and over and over again. So it was really cool to wear outfits that I wouldn't have put together. And yeah, I certainly think that I have tried to take more risks in my clothing choices since playing Mickey. Maybe every once in a while I step outside of my comfort zone a la Mickey. This is a look from season 1 of Community. It was a Valentine's Day dance and I am wearing a red dress. This was a big departure for Britta. She had not worn anything really like that up to this point. I don't know that I had ever worn a dress like that. It felt like very bodycon. It was like Britta Perry stepping out of her comfort zone, and certainly, yeah, I don't think I've worn a dress like that really in my real life. So it was a departure for Gillian as well. This look is from a movie called I Used to Go Here, and I am wearing a white ruffled top and jeans. It's a character who's kind of stuck in her life. She goes back to her alma mater and winds up becoming friends with all of these current college students. So I love this look because it looks kind of youthful and she's maybe trying to like fit in at the college town, but it also feels like an outfit I would wear. I think I wore a lot of Madewell in this movie. If I'd say of all the looks that we've looked at today, this is probably closest to what you'd probably see me wearing day to day. This look is from the Fear Street trilogy. I'm wearing a red top, a cardigan sweater, and jeans. These movies take place in the 1990s, the 1970s, and the 1600s. My character in the Fear Street trilogy is Ziggy Berman, who sort of exists in the 90s. I love this outfit. I felt very comfortable in it. I felt like I was totally comfortable in any of the action scenes that we had to do. I think you're sensing a theme throughout this video, which is I like to be comfortable. And this was certainly one of those times for me. And it also felt 90s without feeling like a cliche version of the 90s. But it definitely felt like it was from that era. If there's any 90s trends that I loved and would want to bring back, it's Doc Martens. I have a pair of floral Doc Marten boots that I wore in one episode of Community that I still wear a lot. I come back to those over and over again in my life, and maybe it's a different shape of Doc Marten shoe or boot or a different pattern. I think I'll forever love Doc Martens. So the younger version of my character is in the 1970s timeline of these movies, and I loved all the t-shirts that they got to wear. I wish I had some like great 70s t-shirts. It's a really kind of incredible project to be a part of. 3 movies that are coming out back to back to back. We shot them all at the same time. They're all going to be available on Netflix. I hope you check them out. They're really fun, really cool, and yeah, you get to see some vintage 90s and 70s fashion that are pretty fun. Thanks, Glamour. It's been so much fun revisiting these looks with you, and see you next time.